Tornado! It's going back up. God damn. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a nasty one. That's a tornado right there. Oh my gosh.
About 8:45 this morning, we had a probable tornado touchdown on the SAMs located here behind us. Not only did it cause structural damage to the SAMs, it caused damage to several of the businesses that are surrounding this area. Thankfully, we've had no one seriously injured. I think there's been a couple reports of some very, very minor injuries, but at this point in time, we don't have anybody that was significantly injured in all of this. Don't mess with weather. If you hear the sirens going off, please shelter in place. Take care of yourselves. Don't chance it. That's what those sirens are for. Whenever severe weather is coming, if you hear them, take shelter. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Don't try to outrun it or don't play with the weather. This was serious weather coming through, and we're very, very fortunate no one was hurt throughout all of this.
Well, at first we were asleep with my wife. I heard all the thunderstorm and everything else. And my wife previously told me that there was going to be a windstorm. But as soon as I heard the wind getting stronger and stronger and louder, I told her that that's not a windstorm, that's an actual tornado. So I literally opened the door to go and look outside. And I noticed a tornado was literally passing right next to us. So I got my phone out. I decided to film it, and I saw all the power lines exploding and everything. And after that happened, all the cars passing by on the road starting to stop. So I decided to come and check on my neighbors, my front neighbors. So whenever I came out here, I just noticed everything was destroyed and decided to come and help. Not really, but at the same time, I was very excited to see this because it was my first time being in a tornado. So I decided to open the door and take a look. Because at first I didn't know if it was an actual tornado or not. But whenever I did see it was a tornado, and then I noticed it wasn't gonna hit us, I decided to stay outside and film it out. Yeah, I'm actually surprised no one was injured. Like I said, you can totally see the house and it's destroyed, and I'm glad I came to this house and everybody was okay. No one was hurt. Everybody was just terrified, as normal. Based on what I saw that the tornado came from that side. Obviously, as you can see, my boss's house is destroyed. It came literally through all this. So, yeah.
Slacking. Fucking Esau. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to the brothers laboring worldwide in truth and sincerity. And salutations and blessings to the whole elect, believing on the words of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. And it was a outbreak of severe weather. All right, 5 tornadoes confirmed in North Texas, possibly as many as 12. All right, hit Texas and Oklahoma. All right, those are all signs that the Lord said to look for before his return. And these signs have happened before, but the signs are all lining up together. All right, this is what our Lord Yahawashi said to look for. And the Lord is obviously visiting this place, all right, for his ill dealings, his treacherous deeds. All right, then the Lord say that he was going to throw down, right? Malachi chapter 1 and verse 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, right? And the people whom the Lord have indignation forever, righteous anger against you forever. You got these wacky-tacky Christians, all right, trying to push forth that Esau can be saved. All right, well, the Lord said he has indignation against this people forever. But the point of the verse is they shall build, but I will throw down. And the Lord is throwing down, all right? Again, he's visiting this place by way of storm and tempest. All right, signs to look for. This is 2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Again, the Lord is visiting the world by the way of these storms and tempests, right? Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 6. And thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts, the Lord of armies. Everything and anything is at his disposal, right? With thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest, see, and the flame of devouring fire. See, the Lord is visiting this place, man. On the scriptures say, Lord have his way in the whirlwind. Let's get that. Said Nahum. So these are all signs to look for at the end of this man's kingdom. Now you may say there's been tornadoes before, all right, and the destruction that happened. Well, guess what the biggest relevant difference is? The children of Israel are waking up to who they are according to the scriptures, man. All right. Elder Pastor Hart put up a video yesterday of Jake waking up, man. All right. You had this Edomite, this Karen, come up fussing, talking about they had too many cars in the yard, but they just had a death in the family. So they had family over, right? And she was complaining. And when she walked away, she said, I'm Jewish, I'm Jewish. And they immediately responded, where are the real Jews? All right? So the Lord is opening this thing up, man. All right? And he's not going to let you devils off the hook, man. Okay? You on a bill where the Lord is going to throw down. And somebody also noticed in that video, all right, Jake said, let me go back. Jake said the storm hit his boss house, right? Let's see if I can get that. Who I perceive as Jake. Because, see, his house was protected, right?
I came to this house and everybody was okay. Take a look. See this because noticed everything was destroyed. The road started to stop. So I decided to come and check on my neighbors, my front neighbors. So whenever I came out here, I just noticed everything was destroyed and decided to come and help.
Let's see if I can get to this spot. It's a lot.
Well, at first we were asleep with my wife. I heard all the thunderstorm and everything else. And my wife previously told me that there was going to be a windstorm. But so I got my phone out. I decided to film it, and I saw all the power lines explode. So whenever I came out here, I just noticed everything was destroyed and decided to come and help. Not really, but at the same time, I was very excited to see this because it was my first time being in a tornado, so I decided to open the door and take a look. Because at first I didn't know if it was an actual tornado or not, but whenever I did see it was a tornado, and then I noticed it wasn't going to hit us, I decided to stay outside and film it out. Yeah, I'm actually surprised no one was injured. Like I said, you can totally see the house and it's destroyed, and I'm glad I came to this house and everybody was okay. No one was hurt. Everybody was just, terrified, as normal. Based on what I saw that the tornado came from that side. Obviously, as you can see, my boss's houses.
See, my boss's house. All right? The Lord is plaguing you fucking devils. All right? Nahum 1 and 3. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. See? The Lord have his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds of the dust are his feet. So the Lord is rebuking you damn devils, man. All right? By the way of these storm and tempests. That's how the Lord is visiting the world which he made, man. What is that? Psalms 83, where it says persecute. Let's get that. Right? The Lord is throwing down, man. Psalms 83. All right? And you start out reading it, it lists our enemies, chiefly the house of Esau, these so-called white people, right? Psalms 83 and verse 15. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. See? It's the Lord is persecuting with his tempest and making them afraid with his storm. All right? And all those are signs to look for. 2nd Ezra 9 and 2 again. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and we're seeing all those things occur now. All right, the Lord is visiting the world by way of storm and tempest. All right, that flame of devouring fire. All right, those certain wildfires. Oh, the volcano eruptions. All right, setting shit on fire. You see, uproars of the people in the world. Hey, you got people in China going crazy over those lockdowns, Haiti protesting, right? It's protests around the whole world, man. You see? Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning, see? Which is what? Prophecy. And it's playing out right before our eyes. For like all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Yeah, it's made what? That word manifest means being made clear or obvious to the mind or eye. So we're meditating on these things. We know what season we in, man. We know that all hell's set to break loose. Not a fact. What is that? 2 Thessalonians 5. Excuse me, 1 Thessalonians 5. See, we know what time we're in. All right? Yeah. It says, for like all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Yeah, made clear or obvious to the mind or eye. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 1. But of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. Why? Because you perfect. Well, let's continue. For yourselves know perfectly, see, that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. Right. It's going to catch these people off guard. Why? Because they're not paying attention to the signs, to the token. Right? For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Right? They ain't going to escape, man. All right? So when the Lord say he's going to visit this place, guess what? He's a man of his word. All right? The Lord is the ultimate man of his word. What he says is going to perform. What happened is going to be performed. It's going to blossom. All right? It's going to bloom into what he says. You see? It says, even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. And part of those signs, all right, are tornadoes. All right, that you're seeing that the Lord is spawning upon this place. All right, that's going to be it for the lesson. Lord willing, has been edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Lord willing, coming to you with another lesson. Till the next time, I say Shalom.